Hi friends, and welcome to Crumbz from Gerard. I would like to share with you a little interesting custom, a wedding custom of Palestine at the time of Jesus. The kingdom of heaven shall be compared to maidens who took their lamps and went to meet the bridegroom. 5 of them were foolish, and 5 were wise. As the bridegroom was delayed, they all slumbered and slept. But at midnight there was a cry, "Behold, the bridegroom, come out to meet him." Then all those maidens rose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said to the wise, "Give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out." But the wise replied, "Perhaps there will not be enough for us and for you. Go rather to the dealer and buy for yourselves." And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the marriage feast, and the door was shut. What happened at the time of a marriage? The bridegroom would go to the house of the bride and take the bride to his house, and the bride was accompanied by these maidens, these young girls who would go along the way. And the procession was full of fun and frolic. The whole village would gather and they would take the longest route possible so as many people could gather and they would have fun along the way. But there was one catch over here. When would the bridegroom come? Nobody knew. What would the bridegroom do? He would try to come at a time when everybody is asleep. They don't know when he's going to come, so they would be asleep, and that was all fun in the whole thing. And so here in this story too, the bridegroom comes at a time nobody knows. And then when he came, the maidens who had their lamps ready went for the festival, but those who didn't have it ready lost out on the festival. And they lost out on all the fun that happened at the wedding festival. Why? Because in those days there was nothing like a honeymoon. That whole week, and everybody came and enjoyed at the house of the bridegroom, and they were as king and queen for that whole 1 week. Now what is the moral over here? Jesus is telling us that's what the kingdom of God is. But also we can apply it to our practical lives. Some of us keep things for the last moments, like the foolish virgins who didn't have oil and at last moment had to go and buy it and then lost out on all the fun. And therefore a question for you. Are you that kind of 11th hour person?